Art is capable of many great things. But before it can do any of those things, there is one thing that all art must do first. Welcome to iDay Friday. Remember, Standout subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel, and you'll stay up to date with our upcoming videos. Hey there, Standouts. Brian J. Hatcher here with this week's iDay Friday video. Now, we all know, or at least we've heard, the many values of art. But what many of you may not have heard of is what I like to call the first duty of art. And not only is this important for new artists to know, a lot of established artists stumble along the way because they forget this valuable truth. What is the first duty of art? To nourish the artist. And yes, I know it sounds a little bit selfish. I mean, what about the audience? Don't we care about them? And of course we do. I mean, assuming that we are creating our art for an audience. And that's not always the case. Whether we are or not, the artist is always the first audience. In his book on writing, Stephen King talks about putting his desk in the corner of his home office to remind himself that his art supports his life and not the other way around. Art must nourish the artist's life first. Now, I've seen many artists working on a piece of art that they hate because they want money or fame or because they think it's what the audience expects of them. This is where the so-called sophomore curse in music comes from. Trying to make the second album sound like the first one in an attempt to duplicate that first album's success. And it's not just music. Artists of all kinds of stripes live in the past instead of going back to that well of creativity that started them out in the first place. And that's dangerous. Artists that have a continued career of success are constantly falling and re-falling in love with their art. They try new things, they learn new things, they struggle, they push themselves, they grow in their art. And it's these struggles and these challenges that nurture the artist. And the others? Well, they fall out of love. They go through the motions. They essentially become their own cover bands. And for an artist, this is death. So ask yourself, do you still love your art? Does it still excite you? Nurture you? If not, maybe it's time you fell in love again. Or found something else to do. Because if your art doesn't nurture you, how is it going to nurture anyone else? Tell us in the comment section down below, what art do you do that still excites you? Also, if you have any questions about this video that you'd like me to answer, or you have some suggestions about future videos you'd like to see me do, post them in the comment section down below. Again, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click the like button and share it on your social media. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button right here. And until next time, this is Brian J. Hatcher reminding you to keep dreaming with your eyes open.